If you're a local estate agent and you're hungry for more valuations, I'm going to share with you a fantastic little tip on how to generate more valuations and how we've done it over the last 30 days. We're using Google Ads, boys and girls. So if you're after more conversations with strangers who have gone to Google, they would have gone down the high street years ago, but now they're going to Google. More and more people are using Google now to look for house valuation terms before they go down the high street or perhaps phone you up. So just on the left-hand side here is a bunch of names, a bunch of words. Along the left-hand side, you'll see words that people have typed in over the last 12 months and continue to this day typing in across the UK on ideas on how much their house is worth. So house price evaluation gets about 1,300 searches a month. So the middle here is the sort of monthly volume really over the last 12 months. The next box is the obviously this is a little grid to sort of show you that obviously it's very seasonal. So obviously we get a bit of a bump at the start of the year, then it peters off, then peaks again in the sort of spring, and then goes down again towards the end of the year, Q3, Q4. But still decent volume. It's about 1,300 searches. You'll see here about 1,100 to 1,000 searches each month. These words are being typed in. If you're not being found, the chances are, if you're watching this video, you're probably not focusing on it. You're probably focusing on what everyone else is doing, which is social media posting and lots and lots of content. Well, within Google, boys and girls, you only need one ad, and it works month in, month out, month in, month out, month in, month out. So you've got no more like jumping on the hamster wheel about producing content over and over and over again. Same thing for YouTube. The real difference really is you'll get into people when they actually do a Google search, which is when they actually in the moment of pain or search. So you can see here that these are medium competitions. So that means basically the cost per click will be very, very low. And obviously then there's the monthly, year-to-year change. Some of them are up 48%. Some of them are down as low as minus 12%. But you get the gist. We're actually showing ads when someone actually does a Google search. Now, this is behind the scenes of a Google ad account, which was for last month. So last 30 days, essentially, or 28 days. So you'll see the 1st to the 28th of February 2023. You'll see that the search impression share is such a metric that I can't really emphasize how important that is. Search impression share is basically the market share that was showing up. Our ads are showing up pretty much 87% of the time. So that's 87 times that out of every 100 we're showing up in the auction space. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We got 14 conversions. That's 14 valuation leads, basically. Okay. Each of those leads only cost us £18.69 each. The campaign itself is converting at 18%, which is pretty good. A little bit lower than what we want. The sweet spot for us is at 20%. But, not even Amazon are converting at 18%. So we're probably about, a good 15 times more better conversion than most websites out there. But as a benchmark, over our experience of managing hundreds of clients now, we look for a minimum of about 20% conversion rate. Click-through rate of 13, almost 14%. That's basically saying that anything over 2% is really, really good. That's basically telling us that the CTR, the click-through rate, is that people that are seeing the ad, they're finding it relevant to what they're looking for. So it's a big fat green tick from Google to say, yes, we're going to give you really low costs because it's relevant to what the person's looking for, which is what Google's all about. And for 14 leads, we've only spent 261 quid. So if you would like us to do this for you, then obviously if you're still watching it, you must have a budget because obviously it's pay-per-click advertising. So you must have around about 300, 250, 300 a month is where we're looking at the moment for a sort of typical one brancher without taking the food off the table. If you've got that and you're the decision maker, then click the link somewhere around this video. Will be a chance where you can basically book a discovery call with myself or my team members. We can basically go through how many evaluations do you do at the moment and how many instructions do you do and what's the goal? What are you looking to achieve? Are you looking for more valuations or better fees? Typically, to be fair, before we jump on a call, we try and find out a little bit more about information. So we'll send you out a quick little link where you must fill that out and just tell us your sort of fee structure and how it works, what are the dreams, what are your goals, so we can make sure that we align in the value sense as well. We want to make sure that we work with honest, solid estate agents, not just fly-by-nights. We don't want people that are just winging it. We want people with strategies or need help with strategy. We can sort of work with you on that and make sure that it works for both ways, and obviously your consumer wins as well. So yeah, go ahead, click the link, book an appointment with us. It's totally free of charge. It's 15 minutes. A quick Zoom, if we can. If not, just old school. Jump on a call. But I like to show you what we're doing. So obviously we can't do that over the phone. So I tend to do it over a Zoom, and go from there. All right. So look forward to speaking to you. Take care now.